Most women will never admit this out loud, but a single hug, done the right way, can ignite more desire than any kiss ever could. One embrace can make her question everything about who she's drawn to, and it all comes down to how a man touches her. Welcome to Dark Feminine Insights, where we explore the hidden psychology of attraction and connection. Today, we're uncovering the secret power of a hug and how a single touch can completely change the way she feels about you.
I'm going to be completely honest about something most women will never admit. Curious. The right kind of hug can spark a deeper, more intense arousal than most kisses ever could. I've spoken to women who, after just one brief embrace from a certain man, suddenly questioned everything about their current relationships, their attraction, their connection, all because of how he held them. That single, intentional hug left a mark they couldn't shake. It wasn't just memory, it was something their body refused to forget. Size. Most men hug like it's a formality, a handshake in another form. Quick, polite, forgettable. It says, "I'm a friend," and nothing more. That's exactly why desire disappears. But the man who truly understands the impact of touch doesn't just wrap his arms around her. He leaves a trace, a neurological imprint that her mind may not name, but her body remembers.
Welcome to Dark Feminine Insights. Today, we're diving into the science behind a hug that lingers, a touch that resonates. By the end of this video, you'll discover one subtle adjustment to your posture and a single point of contact that can completely change how she experiences you. If you're ready to learn this unspoken form of communication, type the word hug in the comments. Let's begin. The forgettable hug fails because it follows a script. It's a social gesture, a nod that everything is fine, a platonic signal. That quick squeeze, the tap on the back, it all says, "No threat here, we're friends." And when her nervous system reads that, it stays in alert but friendly mode, not relaxed or receptive. The hug that leaves an imprint does the opposite. It breaks the social script intentionally. It communicates calm, grounded masculinity and unwavering presence. And here's why most men fail. They think attraction comes from action, from intensity. It doesn't. True, primal attraction arises from stillness and purpose. A rushed, uncertain touch signals tension. A steady, centered touch signals control and safety, the foundation of arousal. The framework we use is called the semantic imprint. Semantic relates to the body. The goal isn't to convince her with words or actions, it's to leave a lasting sensory memory, a physical data point her body recalls long after the hug ends. This framework rests on 3 pillars: tempo, stillness, and anchor point. In just a moment, I'll show you the one anchor point on her body that acts as a neurological shortcut. With it, you can shift her perception of you from safe friend to potential lover in under 5 seconds. But first, let's pause and reset. This entire method works because it's built on 3 key elements: deliberate tempo, complete stillness, and a carefully chosen anchor point. Let's break them down. First, tempo. Most men completely miss this. They move at the speed of casual conversation, friendly, dominant, and it instantly kills any spark. True, intentional energy moves slower, measured, unhurried. By starting the hug about 25% slower than what she expects, you interrupt her pattern and demand her attention in a subtle but powerful way. Next, stillness. The moment you step into the embrace, you do not speak, do not pat, do not fidget. You simply exist and breathe. That silence isn't awkward, it's deliberate. It forces her brain to switch from thinking mode to feeling mode. Her body responds with a parasympathetic shift, the only state where she can feel completely safe and yet deeply aroused at the same time. Finally, the most impactful element, the anchor point. Most men instinctively place their hands high on her shoulders or upper back. That's ordinary, predictable, and forgettable. To leave a lasting impression, your dominant hand needs to find a lower, more intimate point, the curve of her lower back, just above the hips. It's non-intrusive, yet profoundly personal. A firm, warm hand there communicates support, subtle possession, and protective strength all at once. Her primal brain recognizes it instantly, and it resonates deeply. Let's simplify this into one clear, actionable sequence. Slow your movements, remain silent, and anchor your hand on her lower back. Focus on mastering this exact approach. From the examples I've studied, women consistently remember this anchor point weeks later, often with a mix of surprise and intrigue. Make no mistake, this isn't about a trick or manipulation. This is learning a language, the unspoken language of masculine presence. In a world where people are increasingly disconnected, the ability to create a grounded, quiet, intimate moment is not just attractive, it's rare and powerful. This is about embodying calm confidence, making a woman feel safe and desired at the same time. That polarity, the simultaneous sense of protection and allure, is the essence of magnetic attraction. Your actions speak louder than any words ever could. If you're ready to commit to acting with intention and presence, type "ready" in the comments. If this framework gave you a new perspective, hit that subscribe button for more science-based insights into human connection. And share this video with a man you know who has a good heart, but whose physical presence hasn't yet fully matched the strength of his character. The way a hug works is far more than a casual gesture. It's a direct line into a woman's nervous system. Every touch sends a message, and most men completely miss this. A typical hug communicates politeness, friendliness, and nothing more. It's quick, predictable, and forgettable. But a hug done with awareness can trigger a cascade of responses that the mind can't articulate, but the body immediately feels. When done intentionally, a hug can create a sense of intimacy and attraction that lingers long
After the moment ends. It's not about closeness in a social sense. It's about presence, attention, and the subtle signals your body sends when you are calm, grounded, and fully there.
Tempo is critical because the body is wired to expect patterns. If you move too quickly or too casually, it signals social energy, friendliness, routine, predictability. But when you slow down intentionally, you break that expectation. Her attention shifts. She notices the difference because your actions no longer match the usual social rhythm. That disruption alone creates a sense of significance and curiosity. Her body registers that something is different, that this interaction is not ordinary, and that feeling sparks attraction. Stillness is equally important. Many men feel the need to fill silence with words or gestures, but that usually disrupts the effect. Standing still, breathing calmly, and holding the embrace without fidgeting communicates confidence far more than any sentence ever could. It tells her that you are comfortable in your presence, that you are
Grounded and secure. That sense of security is essential. It allows her body to shift from analytical alertness to a state where desire and relaxation coexist. Pause. That is the fertile ground for attraction to take root.
This approach is not about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding the language of presence. Presence is one of the most magnetic qualities a man can embody because it communicates his internal state without words. A calm, grounded man conveys that he is secure in himself, capable, and fully aware of the moment. That internal confidence is far more attractive than anything spoken because it aligns with the body's need to feel safe while simultaneously feeling the thrill of attention and focus. When a woman experiences this kind of touch, it creates polarity, the simultaneous feeling of safety and desire. She feels protected yet intrigued. It's a subtle tension, a magnetic push and pull that builds attraction naturally. Unlike words or gestures that can be ignored, this form of communication bypasses the mind and speaks
Directly to her senses. That is why it's so memorable, and why it can even make her question her current attachments or feel drawn to someone in a new way.
The beauty of this method is its simplicity. Slow your movement, stay fully present, and anchor your hand on that lower back. Mastering these small adjustments creates a profound effect without appearing forced or calculated. It's about intention, not performance. Each element, tempo, stillness, and anchor point, reinforces the others, creating a coherent message that resonates on a deeper, subconscious level. This technique reminds us that connection is rarely about grand gestures or words. It's about subtle, intentional presence. In a world where people are increasingly distracted and disconnected, the ability to create a single, quiet, grounding moment is rare and powerful. It's a gift that communicates strength, calm, and desire simultaneously, leaving her feeling seen, safe, and magnetically drawn in a way that words alone could never achieve. If you commit to practicing this, you're not just learning how to hug better, you're learning to embody a presence that communicates your confidence, your strength, and your attentiveness without saying a word. That is the essence of true attraction. So remember, attraction isn't built on words or rushed gestures. It's built on presence, intention, and subtle touch. Slow your movements, stay completely still, and anchor your hand in the right place. This simple, deliberate embrace communicates confidence, safety, and desire all at once. Master this, and you create a memory she won't forget, a connection that lingers long after the moment ends. If you're ready to embody this calm, magnetic presence, start practicing today and watch how it transforms the way she experiences you. If you enjoyed this insight, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Dark Feminine Insights for more secrets of attraction and connection. And to show you've truly absorbed this energy, comment the word "embrace" below. I want to see who's ready to step into presence and mastery.